Hi everybody, it's been a long time, but you are now watching Cosmo in the Movie Within. If you cannot hear, you can tell by these vibes. Who is it? It's Lanier Cosmo. Pow! We're about to do No Time to Die, the last Daniel Craig James Bond movie. Salute to him. As you see, I got my England premiere shirt on. Shout out to all the UK fans. Shout out to my brothers. I can't remember which one gave it to me, but one of them gave it to me, so salute to you. But today, we're going to dive in. So, to no further, let's do this. James Bond. No Time to Die. Please like, share, comment on my videos. I do written reviews every week, sometimes twice a week. So, or if there's a movie that you want reviewed, just let me know, inbox me. But please continue to subscribe, like. I hear everybody's comments and I get you guys messages, and I appreciate everybody supporting my channel, and I appreciate everybody checking out my movie reviews. So, let's get into it. This is Daniel Craig's last No Time to Die James Bond movie. I know I blended it in. It's all good. Daniel Craig, he's did 5 James Bond movies. Salute to him. This is the 2022 will be the 60th anniversary of James Bond movies. 60th, that is a long time. They have did 25 James Bond movies, and Daniel Craig has did the last 5. He literally put a bow on it. I can tell you that much. This is starring Daniel Craig, as you know, as James Bond. Let me get my names together. Anna de, I don't want to mess her name up. Anna de Armas. Anna de Armas. She plays Paloma. I'm jacking her name up in the movie and her real name. I apologize. Sorry. But anywho, just to divide and go to her real quick. I love her. She's fairly new, fairly younger. She has had a really high trajectory art. She's very pretty face. She's Latin descent, and she had a lot of roles starting out with just a pretty face. But as she's been going on, it's been better content and more complex movies. And she's not top A-list star, but you can tell they saw something in her because she's definitely trajecting up. And her scene in this movie is short, maybe 15-minute scene, but man, was it badass. She went in there and she was going in. I'm talking about flips and shooting and A1. Mwah. The whole movie was a chef's kiss, but her seasoning was on point. They added just a little bit of extra seasoning on it with her in there. They had this whole huge thing going on, and they couldn't even need the scene if they didn't want to, but just that little bitty of seasoning. Perfect. Love it. I had to give her a special shout out while I was on the top of my brain. Anywho, the main love interest is Lee Sedol, French name. In the movie, she plays Madeline. As you know, she was in the last Bond movie, I'm pretty sure it's Spectra. And she's the love interest, and pretty much she dives into it from where they left off at this time in this film. Now, they're trying to pursue a relationship. You know, Bond he's trying to go back and retire, do stuff that he's never did before. He has been an amazing Bond. He's lived a crazy life. He just wants to be booed up. He just wants him and his boo go in Spain in the mountains, do a little, and have a little fun. Maybe have a little, But that's not the case, because some things happened in the beginning of the movie with her, and when she was younger, I should say, dealing with Rami Malek. Not Bad Robot, but Mr. Robot. He plays the main villain, Siphon. So Siphon, him and Madeline had a little thing. I won't say what type of thing. Watch the movie. But they had a connection nonetheless. Not your typical connection, but they had a connection nonetheless when she was younger. And that happened to pretty much hurt her in her adulthood. So now thinking that she's, you know, free from all the stuff that she was doing in Spectra, her and Bond is free from all the stuff he was doing in Spectra, and now their two can leave their pasts behind and just have some fun. And then him, you know, let go of his demons, his past loves, and just whoo-saw. But not even 10 minutes in, who gotta come in there? Some Bond villain, because you know it gotta be somebody. It don't matter if it's A, B, C, D, or Siphon. Somebody gotta come in and start messing something up. So that completely demolishes his whole little love bubble. That's what it is. This whole Bond movie is a love bubble. Is my heart? Or should I do this heart? Love. That's what the main theory of this Bond movie should be. So, in a nutshell, things didn't go good, which got them back into the trust factor of, why are these people coming after me? I thought we were good, and well, I thought we were good. Why don't you trust me? Why don't you believe me when I don't know who these people are? The love. Without love, you can only have one thing: is trust. Without trust, there is no love, and without no love, there is no relationship. Allah. So things go away. He goes off, and where does he go? I don't know where I go. Yeah, come my yard man, you see. Bond? A Jamaican? What? More fire! Boop, boop. Bond became a Jamaican. He went to Jamaica and said, you know what? I'm going to retire. I'm going to be a yard man, you see. I'm going to go on the beach and I see, I have my little boat, you know. I'm going to go in, I'm going to dive, get some stew fish, get some ackee and saltfish, you know. You know, dig deep, dive deep for my lunch and my dinner. And he has this beautiful, beautiful pad in Jamaica. And pretty much, he's Jamaican for 5 years. Of course, I love that aspect of it. Of course, who wouldn't? So, he's a Jamaican for 5 years, and Siphon doing Siphon things, villain things, still some old types of craziness. The new thing that will kill the world. You know how it be. The template, but, you know, jazzed it up a little bit. As we go along, we got to get more technology in it. So, pretty much, they make, so it's something that could probably be existing right now. But they made a virus that can go to your DNA. So now, as long as they have their DNA, they can kill you and everybody in your family with the same DNA. So pretty specific. To, of course, the wrong hands, you know, if it was a racist, it can kill all black people or Latin people or whoever. So, you know, or everybody in that crime family, poof, all of you are gone. So the magnitude of death and hardship that this thing could bring is horrible. So, of course, there's a lot of little things going on behind the scenes and no endos, but Bond, you know, yeah, yard man. His heart is broken. He just wanted to retire with his love. That fell apart. So, you know, Bond is just living his life. And then, of course, he gets an old call from Felix. What's my guy's name? Oh, Jeffrey Wright. Felix. So Jeffrey Wright comes a calling for CIA, like, hey, you're not working for, you know, Britain anymore. Let's go. Let's help me out. And, you know, they're doing some shady stuff. I need some help. Obviously, Britain had a little bit more involvement with this virus, or this weapon, you would say. So, because of all that, Bond has a little relationship. You know, things are fractured back at home. So, he decides, you know what? Whatever, I'm going to do it. But strictly, he's going to do it just because he's pissed off that his government is involved with it. And before he leaves Jamaica, who does he see? Well, I'll go on, Bridget. What you see? Come over here now. He thinks he see a little shorty over there, you know. A little shorty that he's going to come over and have some fun, do some things. But it turns out she's also another 00 agent. And she has to let him know, listen, if you're getting back in the game, you need to step aside, old man, because I'm the new top shotter. Now, big things are going. Big things are going, you see. Me a king shot over here. You're queen, you know. So, he's pretty much telling him, you got to fall back a little bit. So, that just makes him want to go even harder. So, to jump a little forward, now they're in the thick of things. That scene I was talking about where what's her name, Anna, that plays Pamola. That scene is in there. Great action scene, amazing, beautiful. But pretty much throughout the whole thing, he starts going down the rabbit hole, and he just wanted to be retired at the beginning of this, but now he's getting in the thick of things, getting down in nitty gritty. So now it turns into the hunt to stop this evil villain Siphon, because Bond sees firsthand what this horrible virus, this horrible weapon can do. So now that he's into this, of course, he gets a little reconnection with his boo thing, and that just clouds and complicates everything. So now he's knee deep into this thing. His boo thing is kind of back into it as well. He has a little love-hate relationship going with his own government. And then the new Bond girl, which I didn't even get into her yet, really, which is the new 007, Lashana Lynch. She plays Nomi, which is also 007. So they have a little, the old 007 and the new 007, they have a little clash, which all my Jamaicans, you know, clash. And they go at it. So it's getting really complex. But in a nutshell, this movie as a whole is all based on love, because Bond is more, he's lived a life. He's not as he still is cutthroat, but Bond just wants some love. Bond is tired of killing everybody. Bond is tired because, you know, the villain, the A through Z is gonna come. Bond just wants to just, you know, be happy. So different things are moving him now, and his love is involved now, and so that just complicates things. So without going, which is not really a spoiler, they've been advertising that this is the last Bond movie. Obviously, you can get the idea. I'm not going to tell you how things happen or what things happen, but they've been advertising it as this is the final Bond movie with Daniel Craig. So from the action to the storyline to him trying to find out how can I stop this virus? And the technology. The technology in the film, badass. They were doing things in films that, I won't say it was Matrix-like, because Matrix-like was ahead of its time, but they were doing, definitely added new technology in it, like weapons and stuff, because, you know, Q, he's always going to have the elite stuff, but not even just having the elite stuff with Q, just in general, they had some really cool technology in the movie. So just from the beginning, literally the first 10 minutes of the movie to the whole him retiring, which me as a Jamaican, but even if you're not Jamaican, you still appreciate it, but him retiring Jamaica for a little bit, and then finding out Lashana Lynch was actually British Jamaican, so that kind of made sense from when she was going from her accent to not accent, but she was amazing. It was just an overall great Bond movie. From the beginning, the middle, the end, everything was good. The technology was good. The script, the plot, it was a high arc. They truly made this the best Bond film in my opinion. I never saw all the Bond movies because there's been so many, but I've seen a good chunk of them. And out of the Daniel Craig series, I'll give you that much. This was the best one, and like I said, it's not a secret. They've been advertising as the last Bond movie with Daniel Craig, so obviously take that for what that is. But a great movie. All the main characters are there. M, Q, Moneypenny, Felix, Madeline, they're all there. So go on this love journey, because that's pretty much what this movie is. Yes, it has action, it has fight scenes and shooting scenes and this and that, but as a whole, this movie's more of a love story. But I would check it out. This gets the most amazing review. I've seen a lot of up and down movies as of late, and this truly energized me, because you know when you are doing movie reviews and sometimes you get through the motions, and sometimes you see things are the same template, or they might take a lot of the stuff from this one and add it to this one, change this or that, but it's really refreshing. You feel so like woof when you see an actual 5 more fires, an actual top-notch movie, which this is. Once again, 60th anniversary next year for Bond. It has grossed over $14 billion in revenue. It has won 5 Oscars. James Bond is definitely an elite franchise. I would never want it to stop, because as long as they're doing it like this, reinventing the wheel, I'm game. You have me. Also, with Lashana Lynch, I love the fact that when it came out that she was going to be the new 007, and she's not even technically going to be further down the line. That hasn't been determined yet. But for the storyline, it made sense, and people were going at her and saying racist things to her, and, you know, playing her, oh, you can't do that because you're black or you're a female, da 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 da. She just took that, used it, because they didn't even tell her. They just told her what it's for, but they didn't even tell her what her part was. And then when she figured it out, she usually used that energy that everybody gave her, and took that and use it to her filming, use it to her training, use it to her gun training, her stunts. And you could tell, because she gave A performance. Daniel Craig gave an A performance, and that just shows you as well different things. And just because people might say things online or give you horrible critiques, or even me, just being doing movie reviews, I try to be respectful for the most part, but I have to be honest. But regardless of the fact, using any negativity and use it as a positive. That's a great sign, and everybody should know that, learn that, and use that as a tool in your life, because you're going to get negativity, but use that negativity to help you excel. I give this movie 5 more fires. More fire, more fire, more fire, more fire, more fire. Boom, 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 boom. It's been a long time since I did 5 more fires, so I appreciate you guys checking in. And once again, please check out all my other past movie reviews. Check out the future ones. And I am Lanier, Cosmo Lanier.